Hi everyone. I just wanted to do this really quick video to share with you this really cool project that I'm doing. I mentioned my girlfriend Laura, who lives 2 doors from me. We're really good friends, and she has 3 beautiful daughters. And one of her daughters is getting married this summer, and she's having the most unique wedding. It's going to be out at a beach, a lake, and it's going to be on the beach. And if you knew her daughter, she's just the coolest young woman. And so she wants everything as natural as can be. So she came over the other day to have a look at my rubber stamps. She's going to have, part of her decoration, she's going to have some profundities and beautiful quotes sort of written on the fabric, just hanging and blowing in the wind, and everything's going to be in a tent, and it's going to be beautiful. So she wanted to do some stamping on her napkins, and at first she wanted hearts or something like that. And so I said, come over and see what I have, because as you all know, we have a plethora of rubber stamps. And so we saw these Michael's ones. Celebrate each day, all things are possible, share in the moments that bring you joy, and remember the important things. So what we decided is we decided we were going to fold the napkins like this, keeping the edges frayed. So it was just, I'll go over here to my working station. So it starts off as I think it's about a 12-inch square here, and you see how it's frayed there. So what I've been doing is ironing. I offered to do this job. I really want to do this. I had so much help with all 3 of my children's weddings from my girlfriends that I couldn't wait till it was my turn to be able to help people back. So I really wanted to do this, and I'm so glad that I did. I'm having lots of fun. I sit here watching Netflix and ironing. It's easier to sit and iron for me than to stand and iron. Really good tip. You can get so much more done. It's easier on your back. So much easier. But anyway, so I go through, and I know she wants the frayed look, but I know she doesn't want it like this. So I trim off all the strings, and then I press both sides and folded the napkin like this. So it's just folding it up and then tucking it into itself on the back like that, kind of like that little envelope fold. And then I took these stamps, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, and my Ranger Archiver ink, and I'm just going to stamp on a scrap piece because I did some testing on some pieces of fabric. I don't want to wreck a good napkin because I'm doing it with one hand, so I'll just show you how nicely it stamps. So I'll do this one, all things are possible. So I went and got I was going to buy another pad of ink because I thought there's 200, close to 300 of these napkins. And I thought if I get a pad of ink, 2 pads, that should be enough. But Dawn at our local scrapbook store said, no, just get the refills. And so I've been using that. It was so much cheaper. So up where the fold is at the top, I simply just hand stamped all these beautiful quotes. So there's 4 quotes over 240 napkins. So there are 80 in each quote, I guess. So that's why I have them in order here, so I know which ones I started with. So look how nice it stamps. And so I washed it, spilled drinks on it, all the things that could possibly happen at a wedding, because you don't want this to run. Can you imagine if somebody wiped their mouth and they got black ink all over their mouth? And it's so waterproof. Perfect. So I'm just coming to the end of the pile. This is all I have left. I think there's 10 here. I've done these stacks here. They're in piles of 10, just sitting here. And then the finished ones are over here in my living room, right here. And I've got them in packs of 10 in Ziploc bags all ready for the bride. So I just thought, what a great the idea for a wedding or any function. And these are for the head table. She's got these colors for her wedding, so they're very muted tones. So this is for the family, and this is for the bridal party and the family, and this is for the rest of her guests. So what she's going to do is simply tuck her silverware in here And then she also has a wedding favor, and then the quote is right there. And they just turned out so beautifully that I thought I'd share. Because you never know, when you're having a function, you might want to do something like this. So I'll keep you posted as we carry along with the beautiful plans of her wedding. And we're going to go travel out. We're going to stay out of town. It's at the end of July or latter part of July. And we're going to be traveling out to the Lac La Biche area. So I'm sure I'll be taking videos of the rest of the journey, and I'm sure there'll be lots more ideas, but I just wanted to share this one with you. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone.